Signing with Jack Roush and Roush Fenway Racing definitely took my career to the next level. I was racing sprint cars and was racing for Tony Stewart at the time, and kind of thought, hey, this is what I'm going to do for a living. I was with one of the best sprint car teams. That was kind of the first year I started to get paid to race. That was in 2007. But we won a lot of races, and Jack and Tony had been talking throughout the year, and I signed with Jack at the end of 2007. And when I didn't know how all it was going to go, we got over to Roush Fenway in 2008 and started running the ARCA series, and it's really just kind of taken off from there. Jack, he's ran me unsponsored in the Nationwide series, for half of the races. Even when we won our championship that season, we had races that weren't sponsored, and so it means a lot to be with a team like Roush Fenway and Jack, who wants to kind of help grow the sport and get younger kids an opportunity to race for a living at a higher level than what they were at. So signing with Jack meant the world to me, and he still means the world to me. There's no pre-race rituals that I have. Sometimes I'd put my gloves on the same way, but I got to where I didn't think enough about that, so sometimes I would mess up. So I quit doing that. I just get ready, get in the car. There's no, race day meal. There's no, get up at a certain time on race day or do certain things. But I like to keep it light around the car, and before driver intros and before the national anthem, kind of hanging out with my guys around the car, just keep it light and relaxed, and that's kind of how I go about my business. The rivalry competing against Danica is not something we often really talk about. We both want each other to have a good day and both finish well and run well. We have had a couple run-ins, but you have run-ins with people on the racetrack all the time, and it's just part of it. But that was something that I kind of had to adjust to, and she had to adjust to, as far as how do you handle that. Because when you're riding in the car together, away from the track, is a little different than if you have a run-in with somebody and you just call them later that week. So we're constantly with each other, and so that became an issue, trying to figure out how to go about that. But I feel like we got things running smoothly now, and we both go race hard. We both want to win, and we both want to see each other do well. So we don't ever talk trash back and forth of who's gonna beat who. I'm really looking forward to 2015. I've got some time under our belt with the 2015 rules package, and I think it's going to kind of fit my driving style, and I think it's going to kind of fit the Roush Fenway race team and race cars and the people that work on these things. So to have Fastenal on board when we're going into a season that I feel like is going to be a good one, I'm excited about that. Fastenal's been on my cars a couple times throughout my career at Roush Fenway Racing. I've got a pole with them, never had a win with them. I've had a help from Carl pushing me across for a win. But as far as Fastenal being on a car when I've been to Victory Lane, in the Nationwide Series or Sprint Cup Series, I want to be able to get that done, for Fastenal, for them sticking with us at Roush Fenway Racing. So I'm really looking forward to getting into that 2015 season. I think that we're going to be really competitive. I feel like we're going to be able to win races and run up front and hopefully compete for a championship, getting that chase that we missed out on the last couple of years. So I think that we can really do some good things. And throughout my career, I just want to continue being known as somebody that races a car really hard. That's not afraid to hang it out sideways if I need to. Want to be aggressive, and that's kind of my driving style. So I want to be known for that, but I also want to win races and win championships.